All right. That's where I don't know what's happened. I literally don't know what's happened to the Orioles offense.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for. Here's the left fielder.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore, the left fielder, Colton.
The pitch.
Cowser.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run.
Okay, first pitch of the game. Colton Cowser gives the Orioles the lead.
A gigantic blast. Home run number 5 on the season, and the Orioles jump out in front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start
He got
to finish.
all of that.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the corner for a strike.
Nice pitch.
The pitch. Now 1-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering way off the plate. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in as we play game 1 of this 4-game series.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base
Batting
with a
third,
quick free pass.
the shortstop.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
I really don't know what has happened to the Orioles offense in real life.
The 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-1. That's
that
ball
one
3.
missing low. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And there's ball 4.
2 walks in the first, has to be some
back-to-back walks after the home run. Gotta love it.
You want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Swung on, belted. Fletcher going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Westburg's going to move up.
And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Batting fifth.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently. Ryan
Santander almost got
not
the
just the fans,
second
not
homer
just
of the
the
inning.
people watching this game, but us. I mean, we're pretty fired up to watch this guy swing the bat. He's got big time pop this season, slugging percentage over 500. Outfielders, put your track shoes on because you're going to be running in the gaps, trying to climb the wall. This guy is going to do damage when he gets the bat to the baseball. Don't take your eyes off of him.
Ryan Mountcastle now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Did not think that was as far outside.
On the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That one misses. Ball one.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
And the right-hander deals. Now 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time
number 35,
a little anxious.
Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Westberg, the runner at third. Henderson at first. 2 out of the inning. On the ground, right side. Base hit, and a run comes in. The throw in. Close play, but in there.
Picks himself
There we go.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That one fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 3-zip.
There we go.
Consecutive base hits for these guys here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Jackson Holiday, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
In the air to left center, settles under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 a solo shot. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Orioles 3 and the White Sox nothing.
There we go.
Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. And on the mound today, Zac Eflin.
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
Bounce to the right side. Holiday on to first.
He's out. 1
gone, bottom half of the first. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And a big factor for them in recent
Here we go.
games,
Come on.
Colson Montgomery.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
That one in the dirt. Now 2-0. 1 out, bases empty. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Popped him up.
The infield, Holiday gets under it, makes the catch for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Tommy Pham. Line drive, base hit.
Good piece of hitting.
Keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
2 outs. And that is cut on and missed. 1 and 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Kicks and fires. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There's a strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And that's outside. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs.
Pop him up.
Foul territory behind the plate. Squeezes it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0.
Nice inning for Eflin.
Set for the start of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. There's a strike at the knees. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate.
One ball,
you can't always
2
be
strikes.
sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Righty delivers. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Come on.
Here comes a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And a foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock.
There we go.
Quickly, 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westberg. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Inside, ball 1.
No strikes.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
The Orioles trying to break this one open here at the top of the 2nd. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Fought off foul. The shortstop takes the ball. And he can't come up with it. Coming home. He'll score easily. And they lead by 4. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
There we go.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now a chance for Anthony Santander. Swinging a foul straight back. Wouldn't
1 ball,
chase that
2
time.
strikes.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Chris Flexen up and throwing.
Never a good sign when you have your
Stays alive.
long reliever getting up in the second inning. That tells you that the starter is not having a good day.
Here, 1 away. And that's outside.
And I venture to guess that if a 5th and 6th run come across the score, you're going to see Flexen.
That's to third. Has some trouble with it. The run scores from third, and the lead is up to 5. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And a run comes in to score. Manager out of the dugout now. And
here comes Flexen.
New pitcher on now, Chris Flexen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Base hit, left center field. Around third. He'll score. It's 6-0. Adley Rutschman digs in now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Ripped on a line. Coming on his fan to make the play.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's,
now
perhaps is going to be in the rotation. Maybe a long relief guy to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And first offering is fouled off. Santander, the lead runner out at second. Mountcastle on at first with 2 down. Foul ball
Santander.
2 outs. And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. That leaves him without a throw, and he reaches safely. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Fly to left his first time. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Bases loaded. 2 down. Swings through that one out in front.
Zac Eflin has plenty of run support.
And a pitch. And another ball.
1 strike.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And a foul ball. Comes a 2-2. Ripped to short. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 3 outs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 6. Here on the south side,
for the White
batter will
Sox,
be the shortstop.
the
Colson
shortstop,
Montgomery.
Colson Montgomery.
Eflin back to work.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That one misses, and now 3-0. In there at the knees for a strike. A wind and the pitch. And that one fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Holliday whips it to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Here's Corey Lee.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
That misses.
That ball went out.
And it's 1-0. Eflin, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go.
That's ball 2.
One of those guys that involves the defense.
Come on.
Really gets him involved in the action. The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Foul ball. Right through there for a strike.
He moves the
No
ball
balls, 2
around
strikes.
all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
2 down, nobody on. Popped up. Holiday under it.
Nice inning for
That
Eflin.
is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Orioles 6. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. As he turns on the rubber, and with that
Ball,
live
that's
arm
out.
delivers. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Flexen goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The 1-1 is fouled off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout.
I feel like that's one of those
The
rules
batter,
in baseball that's
the left
tough to
fielder,
explain the logic
Colton
behind. If you're talking to a new fan or
Cowser.
someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me. Lopez beats the
He's out.
second, out there.
Out.
And it's a double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher
Come
than
on.
these guys make it look
The third
sometimes,
baseman,
because no matter how you do it, the feed from the
Westberg.
second baseman is a tough one.
And
That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there,
now that's typical Orioles offense right there.
Catch, inning over. Ready
Catch
to
a
go
break,
for
get
the
a
last
runner
half
on,
of the
don't do
inning.
anything with
Here's
it.
the White Sox DH, Corey Julks. There's a strike.
looks like he sacrificed to pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That
I got a
one
ball,
way
1 strike.
outside, and it's 1-1. The wind of the pitch. And a strike in there. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Rutschman collects, fires to first, gets him. One away
Now
on a
batting,
drop third strike.
the right fielder,
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of the third.
No,
Next
that's
offering is down low.
Come on, Eflin.
Out towards left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That
Ball
pitch
one.
was inside, and he let
Ball
it get
one, no
really
strike.
deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it
Ball
off and
two.
still get good wood on it.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Nope.
Just missed. Fletcher over at first with one away. On the inside corner for a strike.
We got a full count.
Come on.
And the righty deals. And ball
Ball four.
4, 2
Take the
aboard.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher A false scouting report on me? Yes, I think I can draw a walk. And he's in safely at third as a run scores.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes it's all.
Double play ball to second. Throws to
He's
Henderson.
out.
And it's a double play to end the inning. But the RBI
There we go.
pushes across a run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. There's a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Another
No
0-2
balls,
count
two
right
strikes.
here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ground ball up the middle. Montgomery to first.
He's out.
And a quick out, number one. Now it's going to be Anthony Santander.
Yeah.
Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2.
That
One ball,
way
2
inside.
strikes.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next
2-2
one
count.
in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number two.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased
Ball
outside
in.
the zone.
Mountcastle stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think he was
1
sitting
ball,
off speed there.
2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Darn it.
Nothing doing this time. Back here on the south side, bottom of the fourth. Here's Benintendi to start it off. Eflin back to work. And
Nope,
delivers
outside.
outside. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner.
What do you got?
Benintendi checks his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he offered at it. Line drive, caught.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Montgomery in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. The Orioles leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough
Nice
ball.
pitch.
Hitter, but
Catcher,
the pitcher will take that all
Corey
day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things
Ball,
and
that's
really
out.
try to exploit them if they can.
Lee takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. 2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. In the
2
dirt,
balls,
2
2
and 2.
strikes.
2 down, nobody on as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Base hit.
Everything came together for him. He put a great swing
The
on that
first
ball.
baseman,
Took the
number
barrel right to it.
25.
Nice extension as well.
Andrew
105
Ball.
exit
Ball.
velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
The
That's
next
ball
offering
2.
misses, and it's 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls,
Lee,
1
the
strike.
runner at first with 2 gone.
Steal.
Runner on the go.
That's
Ball
ball 3.
outside. Throw
No, he's in there. Safe.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one
Did he
one
go?
run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Corey Jolts steps to the plate for the White Sox. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. First and second, 2 down.
Ball,
And
that's outside.
And the count 1-2.
Ball,
Just
that's
missed.
inside.
It's a good take.
That
3-2.
one misses, and the count is filled up. And they're
Ball
all
4,
loaded
take
up.
the bait.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Fletcher in the box again, takes a strike.
Ball.
Way
Come
inside.
on.
2 walks
1-0.
in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
2 outs, bases are full. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So they load the bases, but Lee back at guaranteed right field. Now at the plate, Adley Rutschman. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first.
He's out.
And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And now the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. Fouled off to the right.
Come on.
Now base is empty.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He's been able
1
to go
ball,
inside as
2
well as
strikes.
outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss as he was out
0-1's
front.
the
A
count.
lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row
No balls,
because
2
hitters
strikes.
just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the inning.
One big inning, I guess, is all I can have.
And he deals.
Ball,
Just
that's out.
missed.
You know, these White Sox finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Now the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Throws to Henderson. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
There we go.
And now Yohan
Now batting,
Moncada.
third
1
baseman.
for 2.
Yohan
Lay down, Ellie.
Moncada.
And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
1
And
ball,
that skips
2
into dirt.
strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Wouldn't
That's ball
chase
2.
that time. And he grounds one to the right side. The throw to first.
He's out.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the... All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Counts 1-0.
First offering misses badly.
I will be right back.
Ball
Okay,
one.
I'm back.
Mullins, a former All-Star, 29 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over
That's a ball.
350 in his last 10. The wind of the pitch. Little bouncer out in front of the plate, and that chance handled, and they get Mullins
right.
for the inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Colton Cowser.
Flexen has definitely
Pulls that one foul.
settled down this White Sox pitching staff, that's for sure.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a base hit.
All over that one right there. When you see a ball
Now
come
batting.
off the bat like
Third
that, you know it
baseman,
was pretty much a perfect
Jordan
swing. And for me, I start
Westberg.
wondering, and I'm looking on the computer,
Nope.
what was the exit
Outside.
velocity? This time 106.
Westberg in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And
That's a
now
ball.
2-0. Kicks and deals. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. The relay throw.
He's
Tries to
safe.
get back and save.
Couple of singles back to back. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Good contact right to the center
Man,
fielder.
he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's a big power threat. Anthony Santander. In time
Got
to
him.
Vaughn. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left. Here
Yeah,
on
that's
the
okay.
south side. Well, we go bottom 6. And here is Andrew Benintendi.
Nope,
Just
that's a ball.
missed. To the right side. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance.
Oh, what's the matter, Amish? You're not a White Sox fan?
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
So,
Gets a piece. And stays
let me get
alive.
your opinion. I know I said the Royals were going to win the division. It doesn't look like that's going to happen, but do I at least get credit the fact that it looks like they are going to be a playoff team?
Tap back to the mound. Whips it to
Got him.
Mountcastle. And that's 1 out as they get the
Up next
leadoff
for the
hitter
White
in the
Sox.
6th.
The shortstop,
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. The
Oh, that's
shortstop
just
takes the
out.
ball.
I would say the organization deserves it, not the team, because saying the team deserves it would indicate that it's the players' fault. The players,
Righty
I
to
think
the
the players are playing their hearts out. They just
plate. And a foul
are
ball.
overmatched.
The Orioles leading by 5 here in the bottom.
But
of
I
the
understand
6th.
what you're saying.
Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
is
low.
downstairs.
I mean, the real life Royals are no match for what you're doing in the Royals franchise. You have them as probably one of the best teams in baseball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rutschman puts it away for the out. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Corey Lee, the next to hit. And that's downstairs and outside.
That's fair. I'm going to try to start playing baseball more. I feel like part of my viewership issue is, let's face it,
Makes the grab, and that's the
my channel was always sort of presented as a baseball-centric channel, and I've kind of gotten away from that.
White Sox going with a new arm, Jared Schuster.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your
Now
guys are
pitching for
trailing
the White
so
Sox.
big on the scoreboard.
Number
Just doesn't
51,
have the same intensity to it,
Jared
but He's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
In the air, right field, on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
I think that's one of the reasons when I did the rebrand of the channel, I did sports and entertainment, so it opened myself up to just not being a sports-centric channel. I could, the entertainment implies wrestling, and implies any kind of game I want to play, jokes. But I do know the YouTube algorithm doesn't really like it when you do that, because it doesn't know where to push the content. It doesn't know who to push the content to.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one.
Did you like the logo I made for Brian and the rebrand him and I talked about?
The lefty fires. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizing this one up. Pulls it in for the out. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. Now a swing, and O'Hearn sends this one high in the air and deep to right field. That one back there. And
that's surprising. He doesn't usually hit lefties.
Second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
The batter
nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit, Jackson Holiday.
I'm trying to figure out why the shoes are blue.
It's strike 1. O'Hearn stands at second with 2 gone. The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
What time you starting your stream?
That's a little bit low.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a ball.
3.
Ryan O'Hearns.
And now the lefty fouls.
Here, let me show you.
Play back to our left.
I definitely did not set those shoes as blue. Does he think he's still a Kansas City Royal?
Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one ripped. That's a hit. Around third. Now a long throw home, but it's offline.
He beat it. Safe.
He was all over that one.
Now
that pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make a
play.
So up next, Cedric Mullins.
But I tell you, the Orioles in real life, man, are going down the tubes. They just lost 2 out of 3 to the Tigers. They're in my opinion, they're just too beat up. They're too tired from that rough stretch in June. That stretch in June just, I think, killed this team.
Back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third, and the throw's offline. Safe at third. So the batting order turns over. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. He's already homered in this game. This one in the air, center field. Benintendi is there. He's got it, and that is out number 3. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2.
I think the Orioles are done. I don't think that. I would not be shocked if they don't make the playoffs. If they fall out of the wild card.
Something to be aware of. The long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
The wide to kick the pitch. Stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Mullins settles under it. Puts it away for the out. Corey Jolks will hit next. There's a strike, 95 of that one. The pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the 0-2. That one is upstairs. Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher.
Ball.
Just missed.
Come on. So what have you been up to, Amos? Or Mr. Love?
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering in the dirt, 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the 7th. Next
Ball
pitch
3.
misses, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Out there to center. Mullins brings it in for the 3rd out. Ready to begin the 8th. Leading off, Jordan Westburg. And a pitch. That one missed.
Maybe he won't ask to play and you can do nothing but relax.
The pitch. Misses the zone and
Has he gotten into video games yet?
2 strikes.
The 1-2. And another ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now Gunnar Henderson.
Have fun.
And first offering is fouled off.
So how long until we see a rebrand of the channel and it's no longer just Mr. Love, it's just the Loves with an S?
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Anthony Santander.
That way it's you and Leo streaming.
Sizes this one up, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the. And we're back.
Leading off for the White Sox,
Nicky Lopez.
the second baseman, Nicky
and the pitch.
Lopez.
That one not close. 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time. Next
Inside,
pitch
ball 3.
inside. And it's 3-0. And that's too high.
Nope.
Ball 4.
Ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and
Was that one of those
patient at the plate, a game plan that he's sticking
predetermined
to.
walks you always talk about, Amos?
He's looking for up there.
Oh.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
No strikes.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. The other way. And foul ball. The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up.
Ball,
The bottom
that pitch is
half
out.
of the 8th inning.
Yeah.
Offering in there for a strike.
Count
The
full.
count's full.
Oh.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. And it hops over the wall for an automatic
2
double.
bases, everybody.
Here is Yoan Moncada. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Cionel Perez.
Number 59.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're rolling on with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Right side, hard hit. Whips it to Mountcastle. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Santander makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly.
Okay.
It's 7-3.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag.
That's okay. That's okay.
It takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
The Orioles leading by 4 as we play game 1 of this 4-game series.
That's
outside low, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
First base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. And no one can get there.
All of a sudden, it's a save situation.
His horse around third. He will score. It's 7-4.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's now a 2-run game.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Breaking ball drops in for a strike. Vaughn off of first with 2 away. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. And a swing and a miss ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So
now
back,
pitching
it's the top of the
I thought I was going to have a easy 9th, but I guess not.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a pitch. Mountcastle
That's a ball.
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That's inside.
That's inside.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there and challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So a man aboard. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. In there for strike 1. Barlow, in his 2nd season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Runner at first with no outs here.
Come on.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And
2 balls,
another ball.
2 strikes.
Come on, Adley.
That misses the zone, and the count's full.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing, and he breaks his back. On a second, they get 1, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. And at first,
now batting,
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fought off foul.
Turn and burn, O'Hearn.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike. And
Inside,
misses
ball one.
inside. Man at first, one away. Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt
The batter,
about it.
number
It
7.
passed right through the
Second
heart of the
baseman.
strike zone, and he just couldn't get the
Jackson
bat on it. When you
Holiday.
strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
And
That's
that's
outside.
outside. And now it's even 1-1. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll
Nice
be
catch.
back
Now
now
pitching
as
for
they
the
hand the ball
Orioles.
to a fresh arm to
Number
start the bottom of the
78.
ninth. Yennier Cano.
Cano.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
1-1.
That one hit 97 on the gun.
Ball
Just off the
inside.
inside edge. In there at the knees, and the count is even 2-2.
The
Now
count
a
is
check
full.
swing, but he held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Nicky Lopez steps to the plate for the White Sox.
They're not ready to go
Ball
home
one.
quite yet.
That one misses, and that's ball one. On the ground to first, and it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you
1-0.
into the corner and knock you out.
Pham in now, takes ball one off the
2-0.
plate. In the dirt, but kept close. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. That catches the top part of the
2-2
zone.
count.
It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
There we go.
He's 2 outs away. Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit.
Ball
And
one.
that one a little below the knees. And that's ball one. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
That's
Next
ball
offering is down low.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
So the tying run at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Come on, Cano.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row.
3
He's
and 2.
right on this guy.
2 on, 1 out. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him! He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Up next for the White Sox.
White Sox
The
down to
center
their
fielder,
final out.
Andrew
And now Andrew
Benintendi.
Benintendi.
Ball.
That misses, and that is ball one. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first,
He's out.
ball game. And the Orioles take game 1 of the series on the road.
These players know they have a long series ahead of them, but they come out, establish, and set the tone in the first game of the series. Very important to get that.
Nice
Put you in
win,
the
nice
driver's seat
win.
To win game 2, and then push yourself to a series win, if not a sweep.
A 7-5 final score in this one. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors, they left 10 runners on base. For the White Sox, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 10 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes.
All right. Let's get into game 2.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Mike Clevenger. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook in tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Oh, that's off the plate. Misses to even the count. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just
Batting
defensively,
third,
very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
This looks like extra bases. Around first.
That's a double.
And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. You know, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. Anthony Santander at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up. Righty delivers. Way out front for strike 2. This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Next one misses. 2-2. And that one in the air center field. Merrifield in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And Whit Merrifield up to the plate. The wind and the pitch. That's inside. And it's 1-0. And a foul ball. Ball to strike. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-2.
That's a ball.
Upstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding him with fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive. Tell you what, varying speeds like that to a hitter can be really, really effective. And right there, you could tell that hitter was just overmatched.
Kicks and fires.
One ball.
Slider misses
Two
outside.
strikes.
Off
Ball
the mark
two.
there, and it's 2-2.
We got a full
Chase that
count.
time. Line drive to short and caught. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
The wind of the pitch. And
Ball.
now 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's out to center field. Mullins settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second.
Leading off
Ryan
for the
O'Hearn
Orioles,
comes up to hit.
The designated hitter,
Here comes
Ryan
the pitch.
O'Hearn.
Ball,
That's
that's out.
outside. Ball 1. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. 1 away. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. In there at the knees. Big swing and a miss.
Threw that
No
fastball
ball, 2
right
strikes.
by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb
1
the
ball,
ladder.
2
Pitch
strikes.
misses there, and it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And he deals.
Ball
And it's
2.
even up. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man at first, 1 away. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Next to hit, Cedric
Typical
Mullins.
Orioles
In
offense.
the air out to center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here is Moncada. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 1. That clips the corner.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Kicks and deals. Struck him out looking.
Got him.
Take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, right side. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. And Benintendi is out. So 2 down now. And here is Dominic Fletcher.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that's in the dirt.
That's
and
ball
another
3.
ball.
Like, okay.
The batter waits. For a strike. And it's 3-1.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
3-2.
And here it comes. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Corey Lee at the plate and takes high there.
He's going.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. McCann fires. Stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on it and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
2 strikes.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Ball 2.
And a ball evens down.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Sometimes he wears
there you go, Rogers.
on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here on the south side, new inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to hit. James McCann. Late with the swing there. McCann goes 6.
Yes, McCann can.
Hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
That one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Good job to fight that one off. Backed off the plate that time. Top of the 3rd, no score. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Hard hit left side. Sends it across the first. And the Orioles set down. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Andrew Vaughn now. Rip, but it curls foul. That misses the zone. And 1-1. And base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could everything.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
McCann fires.
Yeah, you're out.
Ow, caught stealing.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. And a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Whips it to Mountcastle.
Center fielder,
and they get the
12.
out.
Played that ball perfectly and got the throw off across his body as well as anybody could have. Any slower, and that was probably a hit.
And now here is Whit Merrifield. On the run, throw to first.
There we
Steps to
go.
the bag, got him. Nicely done there. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Here on the south side, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Gunnar Henderson.
Hey.
Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Pitch
Ball.
misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
The
That's
shortstop
ball 2.
takes the ball.
2-2 the count. The
Good eye
count's
right
full.
there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Up next for the
Oh,
Orioles.
that's a frustrating
The
end to the
designated
at-bat
hitter,
for the hitter right
Ryan
there. I mean, that pitch was
O'Hearn.
right down the middle. I think he got a little too
Ooh,
excited,
nice
out of his
catch.
mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him. One of the most fun
I was hoping that would get
and
by
exciting
him.
things you can do.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Nicky Lopez up to the plate.
Ball,
That's
that's out.
outside. 1-0. And
Ball.
another ball. Misses with the
outside.
2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone.
Hey.
There's the automatic. And a 3-1 on the way. Comes
Hey.
up empty.
Two.
That's strike 2.
Just a
The count
really
is
nice
full.
slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Mountcastle
He's
to
out.
first in time. And 1 gone in the 4th
Now
as they get the
batting,
lead off
left
man.
fielder.
Well, he's doing a nice
Tommy.
job of
There we go.
keeping the ball out of the air.
Yep,
Lets
that
the
ball went
defense
out.
work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
There's
Hey.
a strike. Next
2 balls.
pitch, not close, up high. The lefty fires. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get
He's
the
out.
out after the ricochet.
Oh,
Up
that
next
was
for the
pretty
White
right
Sox.
there. Beautiful play.
The
with
third
bare
baseman,
hand.
Yoan Moncada.
Here is Yoan Moncada. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. Benintendi up here. Just
Ball,
off
that's
the
out.
outside edge. And that is ball 1. Taps softly to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at guaranteed rate field. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. That one catches the zone. 0-1.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one
Hey.
extra base hit for them, so they
No
haven't
ball,
exactly
2
been
strikes.
hitting the ball
Come on,
gap to gap
Orioles.
or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to
1 ball,
generate runs.
2 strikes.
Next pitch misses way outside. Wouldn't chase that
2
time.
strikes.
And the right-hander deals. On the ground, Remillard. Over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. A swing and a miss, and that's strike
0-1's
one.
the count.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Bases empty, 1 away here in the second game of the series.
Ball.
That's off the mark.
1
and
ball,
the
2
count
strikes.
is 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Lopez tosses to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the fifth.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And next for the
Cedric
Orioles, Cedric Mullins. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a miss. Slider right there. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Here is James McCann.
Ball,
And the
that's
first
out.
pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Rips one to right, and
That
it's
ball's
just foul. That was close. 1-1 to McCann. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. That's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher. Rogers back to work. Drag bunt back towards the mound. He's in there. Here's Corey
Now
Lee.
batting,
His first
the
at bat was
catcher,
a strikeout.
Corey.
Nope,
Little bit
that's
late.
a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fletcher gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
That's
Snap
outside.
throw down to second. On the ground to first. Slides, but it gets by him.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying
1-0.
back and letting the ball get deep. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next
Nope.
offering misses. And now
2 balls,
2-0.
no
Could be
strikes.
some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is gone. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You
No,
can
that's foul.
feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Up
Ball.
and in, and it's 1-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on,
What's up?
nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
How's everybody doing?
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball.
He has a
2
tendency
strikes.
to
I
chase
don't know
out
why
the
I'm
zone,
not
and that
getting
slider
the
that's down. That's one of his running
messages
moves to get
in
that
my
swing and
chat.
miss.
Hope everybody's doing well.
Oh, and they're
Nope,
going to
that's
tag the
down.
pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for
We
a
got full
little more
count.
urgency out there.
What's their score?
Desires.
3.
Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So digging in, Whit Merrifield.
That's
First
the
pitch
ball.
misses.
Counts 1-0.
You know what I miss about our middle school days the most? We didn't have a football team.
Line drive. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Nicky Lopez. That
Off the
just
plate,
misses.
ball one.
And that's ball one. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Cowser hauls it in to end the inning. Three-run bomb for the White Sox. It's now 3-0. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Colton Cowser.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the
We're going to
bats.
lose to the Raiders.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Westbrook
Ball
up
one,
for the
no
third
strike.
time here. Watches that one miss.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And there's 2 away. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one
1-0.
well upstairs. And it's 1-0. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 22 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. This one high in the air to left center. Merrifield in pursuit. Nabs it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Tommy Pham. Coming
Now
on
pitching
for the Orioles, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Number 58.
Well, he struggled
Sir
quite a
Anthony
bit, so this is another
Dominguez.
opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season. You know, these White Sox,
Ball, that
digging into
pitch is
their
out.
numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and
Nope,
even though some of
outside.
them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with
We did
delivering
not.
consistent,
We did not
hard
get the.
contact. That's almost always
that's
going to lead to
outside.
positive results.
We did not get the Ravens until '95.
And he walked him.
We were basically out of middle school by then, because we started high school in '96. Goof.
Just missed. Pham, the board here at first.
So okay, we had him in our 8th grade year.
Down and away.
No, he's really working
2-0.
him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stops. Second and
No, I was
third.
talking. We didn't have a.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of
Wow.
Three. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. That's ball 4.
One thing's for sure. If I ever go on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, if they ever bring it back,
Now pitching.
you are not going to be my phone a friend.
Number 60.
3. Out.
Now pitching for the White Sox.
Out.
Number 49. Joe Barlow.
I imagine you have a lot of those, don't you?
Now pitching for the Orioles.
You're out.
But I guess technically you're right. We did have the Ravens in middle school because they showed up in our 8th grade year.
You're out.
Steven.
So even though you had no idea what I was talking about,
3. Out.
Now pitching for the White Sox. Number 59. John Brebbia.
You're out.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our
All right.
final line score this
I'm done for now.
for the victorious White Sox. 6 runs.